gamers, goblins, and all those who like Pokemon. Welcome to another day of running these buns. I think that's what the kids call it. Anyways, we gave up on this fight last time because it was too hard. So, let's see if we can figure this shit out. I think we were pretty much locked into using a magical leaf. It's either electrode or skeptical tile for this. I forget if we need the glasses for this to kill. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, I think we do need the glasses, which is unfortunate. I think fucks up another range that we were doing. But we needed this for like roll compression if I wasn't mistaken. So we go magical leaf here. That would bait in. Are we faster than everything? We are faster than everything. So, I mean, we could pre-damage and bait. Random move Breloom is not really the move, I don't believe. And if we don't, it's going to be Scolipede Pin Missile. We'd probably pre-damage to make sure we're exactly dead to that. What is Pin Missile? 56 times 3. 168. So truly just send the whole house that way. Okay. That would do that. Then on Pin Missile from Scolipede, I think it was either Luke or Felix. Felix would bait surf, yeah. I think that was the move because we wanted the move after to be the move, you know? And we need Soft Sand to make this a 2 pickup. What are the odds without it? Very low. So I think this probably has to be Soft Sand. How much the Oko if they would Swords Dance? 6-hit Gale? Okay. I think we're pretty safe to do that. Steelix with Soft Sand takes care of this guy. We are not at the problem just yet, though. Because then this would bait in. Unless we went really, really low. Which is not improbable with the flinch chance. But should likely be Starmie clicking Surf. And we're not going to have anything faster than it. This is going to get analytic boost in the swap. Who takes care of Starmie? Who is faster than Starmie? The video is Daisy got bad outside. Dude, yeah. That run should have lost. Like, the split timeline where I don't get that crit and I maybe just, like, give up on Emerald Kaiser right there is enormous. Like, that's why how that run ends. I think you already know how that run ends. I think, but that's why how that run ends doesn't feel as bad. The result of that one. Yeah, that video, that fight is crazy, dude. Worse than losing to the popular rapper. Yeah, it wouldn't have been as bad as that because that's like losing right at the finish line sucked. It like the pain in my eyes from getting literally one fight away from winning the game sucked. But I don't know. It would have. I forget if there was a way I could have played around to be safer. I think I just didn't take that prep seriously. But yeah. Maybe it was net good for me anyway because it scared the shit out of me of being like in critical fights kind of lock in. Because I feel like, well, actually that is just an off non-normal fight. That's just a random trainer. So I guess I still do have that problem of random trainers giving me hell for no reason. Can we go into someone who can take surf, do chip damage, and then take surf, do chip damage, and do this. This fight's gonna suck though. Particular rapper. We did the crit surf here. Who would? I mean, if we could kill it with like a fake out. How does volt switch and analytic work? If I volt switch out, do we take non-analytic damage? We don't have anyone who can like... If we could like slow flip turn with someone, but they'd have to be able to take like 2 hits, which I doubt any of the choir can. Yeah, and any of the moves that they can come in on are none. Got it. Yeah, it is really this goddamn Starmie's the problem. I mean, if we can go to someone who takes surf and we can bait T-Bolt, then we can go... I mean, that doesn't get us anywhere. Seismitoad doesn't get like Thunder Punch or some shit, right? Spell Seismitoad. Challenge impossible difficulty. Forgot to read the book award. Wait, did you forget to read the book for class again? Come on, Noel. Lock the fuck in, bro. Skill issue. I mean, we could go here into Kingdra. Okay, we have a lot more Pokemon that are not as bothered by this guy as I thought. I should simply win. Yeah, just read the book. Just look at the pages for a little bit and then you're good. Can you take a Psychic? No. Kingdra does have like a pretty decent matchup here. If only we had a good Dark type. Man, that'd be so sick. Wait, well, we could do like the Ogi. This would use so many slots though, right? Like we take the Surf with Kingdra. They're baiting Psychic. I mean, maybe we don't need someone who's immune to Psychic who just like doesn't care about Psychic. Because we go in, we take the boosted Dragon Claw, Dragon Fang. Well, I guess no, we don't need the extra damage, right? We take the boosted Surf, then it would be Psychic. We could go Citrus here. We do the Dragon Pulse Chip. This, hopefully, I mean, if we use all these Pokemon for this, we take the Dragon Pulse Chip. This would be like Kingdra, Citrus, Sharp. With item does not matter at this point. Yeah, it'd be Psychic. We go into that on this. This would always be T-Bolt. We go back into Electrode. Electro can't be parried. We would Volt switch out to pick up the kill. That'll always pick it up with D-Pulse. 69 plus that math will do it. Okay, and then we get to choose the next bait, which is nice. Why would you say that, Mooman? Why would you say that? Kingdra, Sharpedo, and then Electrode. Okay, so after that, I'm right about electric types. Parastatus, yeah. We would get to choose our next bait. We still have to deal with Breloom and Malamar. You outspeed and kill this. We can probably set up like maybe a semi-favorable 1v1. Because we're going to have Pokemon that do kill this guy. Can we Okie-doke with the bee, perhaps? Oh, wait. Does the bee just win? Oh, it is Quick Claw. Fuck. Damn, if that thing didn't have Quick Claw, the bee would just win right there. Why am I rage quitting DFT? So, there was a tournament coming up, and the way they do tournaments for TFT is they do ladder snapshots. So, like, based on where you're on the ladder, you qualify for it. And I believe the snapshot is this Thursday. Yeah, the snapshot for is this Thursday. So I was trying to make the qualification for that, trying to get, and I basically needed to be like top 400. And I got close-ish. What am I now? Diamond 30 LP. Yeah, I'm top like 3,000. So I would need to grind. What was I gonna say? Is this NA? Yeah. So top 300 is like, what is top 300 right now? Yeah, top 300 is like 324 LP. So I would need to climb 230 LP in like 3 days. So I was like, it's unlikely that I do that. I don't want to sink even more time to this. There is like a lottery for players that didn't, for like don't meet the ranking, that they can still make the tournament. So maybe that. Ryan did say something about esports for this season being more available to lower ranked players. So we'll see. I'll probably, in a perfect world, it's like I slowly play TFT this set. I get up to master again, and then when the next boot camp comes around, I actually win and actually play well. And I build up good habits about not playing like a moron. The Methyl Olympics. Good lord. Okay, how the fuck do I kill Malamute? I like this matchup. Wait, that was the Mega Hurricane not doing that much damage. That's rough, buddy. I mean, like, Raptor can't get put to sleep. Go Raptors. So I guess we don't need a Mon. So we don't technically need a Mon that can kill Breloom through the Bright Powder. We need someone who brings in Malamute and is able to kill Malamute. We just need the trick. Was it Delmise was our guy? I forget we had someone who could do this. Oh, easy clap, easy clap. Read the book award. Give them a gold star. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we want to bait like Night Slash or Psycho Cut. We just don't want to bait Superpower. Meganium has outspeed, out damage. Nah, they would bring in the other guy. Are you dead to crit Psycho Cut? Oh? Wait, oh, but they outspeed and kill both of these. Back in the run and run grind, Super Numbers for my One death reset Elite Four. Ooh. Emerald Kaiser 1. That is insane that you've made it there. Is the Elite Four team revealed yet? Vex? Damn. This sucks though, because this would kill the next two Mons. The problem is, yeah, the team has decided, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Anything fun, anything fancy? I mean, when you're playing one death reset, the onus to do something a little funky is even less so. Second attempt at Elite Four. Oh, damn. Respect running it all the way up there on one death reset and then going back. You got Flash levels of stick-to-itiveness. I still can't believe Flash lost to Red and then decided to go back and beat the game 3 times. Flash is a nut for that. Big ups to Flash. I bet Flash is going to get sick of running and beat the game for a 4th time. That just seems who he is. He loves that game. Okay, there probably is an answer to this puzzle. We just have to find it, right? Normal B is faster, so this would be Mega B. I also wiped Tantalize. Elite Four wipe was a 10% Tantalize. Oh my god, bro. Well, at least you're consistent as hell. You're real consistent if you're getting like Elite Four 29, Tantalize 31, Elite Four 32. That's consistent as fuck, bro. You got this thing down to a science. I guess if we went to someone like B... Wait, so this would bait Rock Tomb, right? What are we going to kill Breloom with? What's the move that doesn't miss that kills this guy? Slash is Mega Pidge slow enough to... Main thing I'm going to say every fight is, yeah. I mean, that's what these games are all about, right? It's like trying to mitigate that risk, right? Is Pidge dead to outspeed Oko? Outspeed out damage? Hell yeah. It's Elite Four weekend, baby. Okay, I guess this becomes, who can we kill Breloom with? Question 1, who can we kill Breloom with? Question 2, what move do we want to bait them in on? What do you bait? Superpower? Runabout. Ooh, Runabout Elite Four? Hype. Worst versus taking double crit. Hell yeah. How long did it take you to prep for your Runabout Elite Four? That, I mean, is so far in the future for me, but I am fearful that I will be prepping that for weeks on end, looking for the safest line. Yeah. LCR sound system. Okay. We're almost here. We just need to figure out what we want to do to finish this off. Or what's the clean way out of the end of this fight. 2 weeks total, but most of the progress happened in a span of 4 days. Okay. That seems bad. Like, that seems strenuous, but reasonable. Yeah. I agree. I remember like prepping for a couple of Elite Fours where it's like, especially when you have a lot of Mons left in your box and it's hard to lock down the team. That's, I feel like, when it becomes the most difficult, because then there's so many branching paths. But then once you lock it down to at least 6, it gets a tiny bit better. But I mean, especially in Run and Gun, when you have so many resources available to you, it makes sense. Okay, Mons that outspeed and KO. 3-4 hours ago, my Elite Four bounty 2 teams. I just had lost the arrow with 1 team. Damn, that's heartbreaking for a 1 death reset to just hit a bad slow, bro. That's rough. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. What did Moon Man say when I was here? 2 p.m. CST. Yeah. Let's see. Let me scroll up, see what I missed. That's exactly his deal. My biggest constraint was deal with Wallace's Mega, so I figured out Kickstarter my products. Bro, Moon Man, why you a hater? Yeah. Yeah, it is one of those things where I know I do say like cope when I take a break from a stream, or like, oh yeah, and also I should follow too. When I take a break from a stream and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this fight, and then we'll circle back to it another day. Like sometimes just a pair of fresh eyes solves it, because you get so locked in on a way of thinking, and then you go, okay. Better than the One Piece fan. Okay, what the fuck? There are too many options here. I feel it right now. Okay, so... I mean, if there was another way to kill with a flipper... God, if this was in Bright Powder, bro... We could give... Oh, if we give Aerial Ace to B... There's more than a time zone than Alabama fuckface. That's an all-time message. Holy fuck. That rules. That's that's an all-time message. Let me think. Moves that don't miss. I mean, do we get infinite aerial ace TMs as well? Yeah, okay. Because, I mean, if there's a fight to rip it on, it's this one. It just kind of depends on who we'd want to give it to. Moonman going back to an old classic. Yeah. Sick. Yeah, because I'm probably going to want to rip one of them here. Do I ever use Dazzling Gleam on Rabambi? Oh, well, first... does Rabambi learn it? I just am assuming they do. Second, would it kill? It would not. Well, here's the question, right? This would always be Mach Punch. Fast and furiously coming. So, I mean, we would get a couple shots to hit this. Because if they see they're dead... The only problem is I think then we're dead to Psycho Cut crit after the Mach Punch. Also could give Aerial Ace to Beedrill. Okay, this would be defog users. Nah, unfortunately. We have our spinner situation, our defog situation is not great. I actually do. We do have spin on Delmise, who seems fairly decent at it. Aerial Ace Beedrill would definitely kill. Defog. What defog? Then Aerial Ace Beedrill would bait always Psycho Cut, which would well, if it's like crit Mach Punch, we wouldn't bait that. What the fuck? What the hell? Okay, mons that can own Breloom. I mean, anybody that owns Breloom is going to need Aerial Ace TM. Australian swearing. Yeah. They really do speak a different language down here. But they beat Superpower. I guess, like... Nah, in an ideal world, what is the best for... Night Slash would be the best thing. But I mean, if anyone baits Psycho Cut, we can go here, and then on the Superpower, go into the... We can go Ghost. Still, like, killing the Malamute is going to be a problem. Just because of this Quick Claw, right? And I mean everything else, right? Return to Work can come in on that, but they can do some shit, but not enough. Damn, like a slow U-turn here would also do this. Or like, nah, Hypnosis wouldn't work. There's no way we can kill Breloom with a flip. Not because it's Bright Powder. There's no way we're going to have to do that shit. We hit bounce and we don't miss. Breloom v. Breloom. We just stall it out. Pre-poison. We just eventually kill it. Fate Psycho Cut. Speed really doesn't matter against this thing. You don't. You get outsped at one tapped. With Bullet Seed. I mean, we could use that to like bring in someone who's God. Some bird is just like going crazy outside. What the fuck? Bum, bum. Yeah, maybe is there someone who just Overheat does a lot, but we'd have to click it twice, and they're clicking superpower, so that's a no. Dark Psychic. What is Malamar even weak to? Just Fairy? Bug, Fairy fighting Bug, so quad to Bug. Do we have some weird like hidden power Bug? Oh, do I not even have the game open? I hate that in my games folder it's just the League logo peeking out. Let's not. Let's have that get rid of it. We don't need that evil in my life. Tears of a Clown. Now what was I going to look at? My brain is... Oh, hidden powers. Got that hidden power like Austin. Skeptical Tile has hidden power Bug. Star Raptor has hidden power Bug. Any world where... the problem is... Well, let's see if hidden power Bug would even do that much damage. Star Raptor and Skeptical Tile. I can't imagine hidden power Bug would do enough. Nah. So Star Raptor. Star Raptor does bait. Oh, they bait effectively random move. Damn, this fight is super fucking annoying. Yeah, I mean, in a perfect world, we'd set up Rabombi to be in against this. If we do these baits in like a different order, perhaps to get like Rabombi in against the guaranteed Malamar. KCD underrated. The Breloom plan is what we're trying to figure out. Because the line we had currently was Electrode kills Barbackle, brings in with Magical Leaf. Brings in Scolipede, we go into Steelix. Steelix 1v1s it eventually, even though we are afraid of flinches. That would bait in Starmie, always clicking Surf, which we need to... we'd go into Kingdra. Kingdra would chip it. Then we'd go into Shark on the Psychic. T-Bolt on to Electrode. We'd kill it with Volt Switch, and then we'd pick our bait. I think it just really depends on baits is the problem. Like, I think we have to... Oh, that's a bird. We have to order the fight in a different way, though. It's just hella annoying. No, but I don't think Quesadilla is in the GOAT conference. Quesadilla has some good fights, but you can't be the GOAT when you join just before Gym 8, you know? There's not going to be other non-hit moves. They would kill here. Rock, water. Let's see. Yeah, so we kill this with Magical Leaf. Could we do a different bait post-Scolipede? There's no way we kill this with like that. Because what was going to happen, unfortunately, that Skeptical Tile is speed tied here. I mean, if we... No, because then... Well, what if we did like Skeptical Tile kills this? Yeah, but I think for the Go conversation, I'm looking about... I need long contributions, you know? Manny would probably be more up there for me than them, yeah. I'd give Manfred that. Bright powder. Stupid fucking bright powder. No, why are you such a Sunny D hater? Sunny D did a damn good job. We wanted Electrode for roll compression's sake. And we get Magical Leaf stuff soon. Game is hard. Hard game is hard. I mean, we could... We could bring in Malamar right away. He was there for sure. But then this is random move Malamar, which is not helpful. Can Skeptical Tile do a similar thing? No, because this would be showing faster. Is the problem with that. There's no other like Magical Leaf user. There's always some weird Pokemon who get weird moves. Meganium does, but we don't really have a slot on Meganium. Breloom does. Nah. I mean, if we had... Well, if we had someone bulky in front of it, then the problem would be they're going to get up rocks. You're the #1 Sunny D hater. And Meganium doesn't even get there without an item. Well, what would Meganium bait? Pin Missile from Scolipede. Same shit, different day. I mean, we could pre-damage to be dead to... No, it would always still just be Scolipede, so... We're not really gaining anything by not doing this with Electrode. I think this just always is Electrode with Energy Ball or with Magical Leaf. I think that there's no way the line doesn't start there. Time to go back to Royal Sapphire. But it does seem like we're finally getting to the part of the game where fights are going to slow down dramatically, which is going to take some stick-to-itiveness to stay on the ball here. Maybe there's something different we can do about Scolipede. It really does suck that this thing just gets fast right away. And I think doing this with Steelix just saves us so much heartbreak because this star meter is just going to be so painful. Like, do we have anyone else who just, like, takes nothing from this guy? Oh, Harold? Harold doesn't really either. Harold with the worst moveset of all time. Who would bait in... What do you miss? Starmie clicking Psychic? Would that be a guarantee? It could be Malamar clicking Psychic. Kmart? They do have Kmarts over here in Sydney. It's very weird. Also, like, the designs of them are very... Or at least the front sign out front is very old school. It's quite interesting. Yeah, a place where you just get K for free. Crazy. It was not very exciting in game art. It was just like Target. It's just Target. The nostalgia wore off very quickly when you realize it's just Target. Especially because there's like another store in that like mall area that is like literally not an over exaggeration, like the exact same shit. Like, we went upstairs to the other store, and it was like the same stuff at the same price, just in a different store. It's like, okay, what's the purpose here? Why are we wasting everybody's time? Just merge. Everybody knows monopolies are good for the economy. Merge. A merge. Do ketamine in the Kmart. I think that might be at the bottom of my list of places I want to do K at Monopoly. I love that game. I think Harry Mama does way too inconsistent. I think it's this. No. Moonman, you're on one today, bro. Saying some shit. Saying some shit that gets Savers Untitled banned. I'm trying to get bans, not banned. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we do this. We bait Surf. I think this is maybe the place in the line where things can change. Psychic Ice Beam? I do not. Maybe I've blocked it out of my memory. Steelix with Soft Sand. But the problem is, like, what I'm getting... Oh, God. Oh, God. That is ringing a bell. What are we getting from doing anything else here? It's just like, fuck, we need to get... Ugh, I hate this fight. Check it pass for hyper Growlithe. Oh man, this does ring a bell. I hate that it does. I mean, I guess the line we had before was alright. It was like Kingdra, then Sharpedo, kill with Electrode. If we kill with Electrode straight up, I mean, no, but the Volt Switch is the thing that makes it beautiful. Why don't we just risk one of our most important Pokemon on a Quick Claw proc? Is there anyone that just like doesn't really take too much damage from Malamar and doesn't bait Superpower? Meganium, but they bait superpower. Gyarados, but they have Intimidate, so Contrary will... well... Yeah. Phantom Force, get your ass killed. Not clickbait. Dooba dooba doo boom. Stupid fucking Quick Claw, bro. Skeptical Tile with Hidden Power Bug. I mean, they get there. With Silver Powder, but they don't kill Breloom. I feel like this little bug is our guy. Moves that don't miss. Wait, they don't even kill this guy with air release? Huh? Oh, because they're weak as fuck. Yeah, that's why. Fairy moves that don't miss. No. No, don't give me AI. Don't tell me that there are reliable moves. Shut the hell up. Any moves that don't miss ever. We need the Mega Evolve for it to work. And then bring in this guy. Or it brings in this guy. Clicking Psycho Cut. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fuck, bro. If we go do a special attacker on it. What is the real plan here? I mean, Beedrill with the Aerial seems like a good answer to Breloom. I guess if we're going to be hard swapping out, I guess it depends on baits, right? What does normal Pidge show? Shows outspeed, kills. This would bring in Malamar. I guess the biggest problem here is they bait. Well, do they just win this? Oh wait, maybe I'm overthinking this. I guess like Quick Claw proc though is a little scary. Yeah, that's kind of the problem here. If we could one-tap it, we would be fine. But Mega Pidge is not going to be doing any more damage with this. Oh, who added me? I got to check this over here. Oh, big cat cars. Oh, he's playing Slay the Spire. Hype. Mega Mega Pidgeot. Is there anything... that I'm missing with this guy? Swagger. Do we get the Swagger TM? Is the secret tech swaggering Malamar? Wait, is that actually it? When do we get swag? Dude, this would actually kind of be such a cool tech if that... We do have Swagger. Huh. Huh. And how does Swagger work with... No way this is actually it. This has to be it. Okay, Swagger plus Contrary. Swagger, Contrary. Pokemon. Okay, it's the Swagger Pidgeot strat? We probably get rid of Air Slash. Oh wait, we don't need to because we're no guard. Yeah. Is this really, dude, this is this line is just cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Volt Switch into Mega Pidgeot. They're gonna Mega Evolve. I mean, I guess we're still dead to like Mach Punch crit into like Superpower. But I mean, we have Roost as well to make this safe. I mean, if there's a way to do this fight, it's this. Plus, we could... So it's going to Superpower that'll, like, raise defense. Also, What Up Munch? Raise attack, and then Swagger will knock it down to -1. Yeah, I see it, I see it, I see it. I guess getting put to sleep is the sketchy part here. What happens if that happens? Besides, we cry. Okay, maybe this doesn't work. Because, like, Quick Claw Hypnosis just says, go fuck yourself. Damn, that would have been a cool strat. I mean, what's Hypnosis accuracy? Could we do this and then have a backup plan? We're dead to crit straight up. Yeah. Tears of a Clown. Damn, if only we could kill Breloom with someone who baits Night Slash. That is kind of our game. Kill Breloom with someone who baits Night Slash. Well... I feel like there are Pokemon like Infernape. Well, Infernape wouldn't bait... Infernape maybe is the move because they would... but if they Mach Punch... This normal Mach Punch and the Mach Punch crit would probably kill us. Wait. Doesn't Infernape with the accuracy boosting move work? Because it's going to click... If it sees we're faster and it's dead, it's going to click Mach Punch. But then what is this bait? Oh, and then this would bait Psycho Cut. Which then this would bait Superpower. which I don't think gets us anywhere. Yeah, this fight's got me a little perplexed. It might end up just being ball out with Pidge. Because Pidge outspeeds one taps. I mean, Pidge could just, like, avoid getting crit, avoid getting put to sleep. Well, I guess if we go Pidgeot here, right? We don't even need to do the swagger strat. We go Pidgeot here. We kill Breloom with Hurricane. We click Hurricane at least once into this Malamar. Could get confused. It could, like, click Hypnosis. So what is then the backup plan, though? That becomes the important part here. After one Hurricane does extreme speed, but this would be superpower defense boosted, and they'd become again on a superpower. Well, if we go into this and... Brother, I hate Quick Claw Contrary. What evil bullshit. Guess we could go into someone like... I mean, after one, that would kill, right? Ugh. This would stop another boost, but then +1/+1, they're dead. Yeah. Maybe it is just Malamar here. I mean, there are overlapping roles. Hypnosis could miss. I think it's gotta be something like this. Maybe Pidge balls out. Maybe we just ball out with Pidge. Pidge can confuse. Pidge can crit. I think it's probably this. All right, gamers. This probably has to be a Lum. Yeah, it has to be a Lum. So it's Kingdra, the Citrus, Sharp. Sharp's just a pivot. Boom, boom, boom. So I guess Sharp could get a Lum as well. Sharp is faster than Malamar, so if there is some crazy scenario where... I don't know, bro. I don't think that would happen. I think we'd be in deep shit if that's happening. Soft Sand for that, Lum for that. Pidge is going to get a Mega Stone, and then that is going to be Tort with a Lum. Alright, gamers. This is a little bit of a ball fight. This is a little bit of a ball fight. We shall ball. Okay. We're going to have to teach you Magical Leaf. I mean, at least we get to go on to the next fight. Or wipe. I don't think we wipe here. We'd have to get exceptionally unlucky. Kingdra, Sharp, Pidge. Bow, bow, and then Tort. Okay, magical leaf. What are we getting rid of? I think it's Giga Drain. Yeah, it's Giga Drain. Bingo. And then we need to hand out the wise glasses. We need the soft sand. Kingdra, citrus, lumberry on sharp. Pidge gets a mega, Turret gets a lum. Okay, I think that's all we need to teach. Okay, gamers. This is the start of the Weather Institute, and this first fight is already scary. What's great about it, and by great I mean terrible, is that there are 2 Pokemon with Bright Powder, 1 Pokemon with a Quick Claw. So, this could be real bad real easily. So we're just going to hope that everything goes well. Oh, we need the pre-damage too. Slightly pre-damage. Well, first let's export. So put that in your Bible and smoke it. And then pre-damage, slot 1, desired HP 168. Alright, we've done everything we could. Sometimes you just gotta ball. Let's ball. Alright, fight begins against Jazz. Thankfully, we have someone who outspeeds and one-taps us. We don't have to worry about them setting up rocks. We're going to click Magical Leaf and kill the Bright Powdermon. This should bring in Scolipede. Scollipede's always going to be clicking Pin Missile because of that small chip of self-damage we have set up. So we're going into Steelix. The annoying thing about this guy is that they do have King's Rock. We just need to hit 2 Earthquakes, though. And here, obviously, is the first potential for BS happening. It's a 2-hit. Okay. And we get through. Good start. Let's do that one more time, please. Cool. Wow. Okay, so that part went as good as it possibly could. Scolipede is down. Their lead is down. This should be Starmie clicking Surf coming in. Cool. This is Starmie always clicking Surf. We're going to go into Kingdra. This is going to do more damage than we'd like because of Analytic. Cool. Okay, we are going to click Depulse here to do as much damage as possible. Psychic is what we expect. We get the Citrus, which is nice, and no drop. Cool. And then this is always going to be Psychic. So on that, we're going to go into Cheddar Bob. Cool. And then from Cheddar Bob, we're going to go into Electric Road on the T-Bolt. (108 plus 69 does do it. Okay. We will Volt Switch out so we can pick our bait here. We are faster. This will kill. All right. Now, the hard part of the fight. Breloom and Malamar in the back. You know what I just realized? I don't think we bait in who I thought we bait in. Pidgeot goes right into Malamar, which I think we have to do at this point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will bring in Malamar. Oh, actually, Breloom is slower. Oh, they just get outsped O-code. Yeah. Well, it was always going to be on Pudding to clutch it up. They're just going to have to clutch it up a little bit sooner than expected. Okay. Hurricane won't miss because we're no guard. This is Quick Claw. We could get Quick Claw Hypnosis here. That would probably be the worst case scenario if it hits. Hurricane can confuse. They do get the Quick Claw proc. That is terrible. Superpower is fine-ish. Obviously getting the boost, less fun. No confusion. Superpower does not kill. I think we have to swing here. It would have to be double Quick Claw proc into crit. Cool. All right, and then we just win this out. Well, are we dead the crit Mach Punch? We are not dead the crit Mach Punch. Okay, so then we do just win this out. Whew! Okay. Shouts to Puddin' Pop. We call that in the business steering. Easy clap. Cool. And then I think the next fight is just as bad. Fuck me, bro. Let's clean our brain a little bit with a Pokédoku. Glysaur? I wonder, flying ground. I wonder if Glysaur could be any of the answers for this. Wait, is every answer Glysaur? I think every answer could be Glysaur, right? Yeah. I guess that is the gimmick of the puzzle, that every answer is just Glysaur. Now let's think about this. Sinnoh can learn Earthquake. This will go Garchomp. Sinnoh ground. We could also go Garchomp there. Maybe be a little bit. We'll go Torterra for our Sinnoh ground. And then Sinnoh flying. We could go Staraptor. Cool. Sinnoh flying dual type. Could have maybe saved this for that. Final Evolution, we also could have saved that for that. If we get into a jam, we can always click Glysaur. Ground dual type. Ground and dual type. We'll go Golem for our ground dual type. Ground Final Evolution, we could have also done that. We can go Steelix for our ground Final Evolution. Cool. Flying type, dual type. This could be like any of the regional birds. What about Hawlucha as a fun guy? Cool. Flying Final Evolution. Dual type can learn Earthquake. Flying Final Evolution. Final Evolution can learn Earthquake. This could have also been Torterra. It's also been Golem. There's a lot of, I guess, overlap in these mods. Dual type can learn Earthquake is pretty ubiquitous as well. I think Tyranitar can learn Earthquake. Cool. Final Evolution can learn Earthquake. Final Evolution flying. Where do we want to put... Oh, well, we'll put Glysaur here. Final Evolution flying. We will go... We just used Pidge in the battle. We'll go Final Evolution flying. We will go Pidgeot here. And then Final Evolution can learn Earthquake. Let's finish off the puzzle with the way it was meant to be done. Glysaur. Cool. Yeah, I think there is the secret answer to the puzzle. Just put Glysaur in every slot and you win. Okay, time to look at the actual fight. Tears of a clown. Drampa, 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 drampa. Drampa, 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 drampa. Focus band, berserk. I think this is going to be Harry Mama, right? It's we click knockoff and we don't get crit. Was our plan. Eggy with quick claw. God, I hate axe items so much, bro. Why do we gotta have all these axe items? Okay. Harry Mama. With a Lumberry. And that'll bait in Eggy random move. Quick Claw, Eggy, random move. Quick Claw, boom, Eggy, love it. Is there anyone else we can do this? I guess the Drampa problem is the fact that it is focus banned. We are dead to Hurricane. And Berserk will make it stronger. What does Berserk do again? Special attack is raised by 1. I mean... we could just cut Moonblast and not die. Punch it in the face. Harry Mama does guarantee a KO. Great, thank you. I love when it shows explosion. Okos. Really brightens my day. Where's the bug? Everbombi just gets owned. I mean, Primarina isn't dead if it procs, which is good. I mean, Primarina isn't dead if it procs and gets 2 chances. Because, like, Moonblast... What's Focus... Focus Band is, like, a higher proc possibility, right? 10%. I mean, I think Primarina lead might be a little bit better. Okay, so... And it raises its... Special attack by 1. Yeah, so what we would do, it's just special attack? Cool. So what this would do is Primarina with a Prism is going to turn 1, click Moonblast. 90% of the time it kills. If that happens, we bait in... Who do we bait in? This is slow KOs. This is nothing. Yeah, so it's probably... It looks like it'll be Ferrothorn with Power Whip. And then Power Nene. Ouch. Why does Power Whip do so much fucking damage? What in God's name is going on with that? Do we just have to be dead to crit explosion? I mean, do we just have to be dead to quick claw explosion? It appears we just have to be dead to quick claw explosion. Yeah, I guess we just do this with Tortinator, and if it quick call booms at full health, God hates us. The Pokemon's dead, I guess, if that does happen. That will kill, and then bait in. Outspeed. How much are we going to take? Probably not that much. So this is probably random move Amistar. It has Swift Swim, but it would click the KOing move instead of Swift Swim. Can we take random move with this guy? We can. Are we even faster in the rain? We are. Question is, does crit Power Gem does not kill, so that's Electric Road. Do we need Wise Glasses for Magical Leaf to kill? No. Okay, and then that would kill them. They would bait in. How much damage are we going to take from Power Gem? A decent amount. Is Skeptical Tile also faster? And they do already have Magical Leaf. Psychic. It's more likely to be baiting Freeze Dry. Quick Claw Eggy, bro. Tortinator for Ferrothorn. Hitting this guy, clicking effectively random move. Yeah. What about our ghosts, actually? Both our ghosts really don't like this guy. I mean, I guess if we're coming in on a low kick. If Delmise can come in on a low kick. But do they kill with Muscle Band? I think they're going to be a little bit, yeah, they're going to be a little bit short, unfortunately. I think we just deal with this way. I mean, there's a bunch of exploding mons. We're going to do this, bait in that. Yeah. I think, Sal, the plan is just Primarina. Because we could do Harry Mama, but Harry Mama baits like random move Aggie, which is pretty painful. But I mean, Primarina either kills with Moonblast. If Moonblast doesn't kill straight up, then we can flip turn out and pick our second bait. And if we get 10% Focus Band procs, it's whatever. I think Harry Mama... Nah, Harry Mama takes almost their entire health bar from Hurricane. So it'd be effectively random move for Maggie. Which feels bad, man. Yeah, the plan was going to be Primarina, then on slow kill from Ferrothorn. Yeah. Oh wait, no, he's not slower. Oh, you were saying what we should do is we just click close combat. You're saying we just full ball? Oh. Yeah. Bet. Yeah, I guess they are useless after, or not as useful after this. Yeah, I can fuck with that. Harry Mama. And we, with Expert Belt, we can kill with Brick Break. Yeah, true. Expert. This, I do not like hacks items. I'm glad that it seems like it is just... Oh, I forgot how few fights are in the Institute. I forgot that it's like, oh, it happens and then it's over. But I do hate the hacks item so much. We kill this and then... Yeah, this is Psychic from Eggy. It sucks so much, bro, that this is... we are only dark type, and we can't ball on a quick claw here. Yeah, like what do we do after that though, right? Is it another just like, hey, let's hope we don't get quick claw procced? Yeah. Yeah, maybe doing the other plan is better because we can get Eggy in last, so we don't have to worry about Boom. Because if we don't have to worry about Boom, it's at least maybe a slightly better cope. Because the Primarina was like Primarina balls, hopefully one taps, baits in this guy. We do have to be afraid of a one-off crit. Yeah, our box is perfectly positioned to get fucked by the Weather Institute. Prim, Turt. Does this. Turt kills this guy with Overheat. They're going to be -2. Then this would bait in random move Amistar, which we said Skeptical Tile, not dead to that. Can kill with Magical Leaf. Are they faster in the rain? They are not faster in the rain, so I guess we do ideally want to do this with Electrode if we can. What's the difference? Well, they shouldn't ever Rain Dance when they see 3 KOs. So that shouldn't matter. Let me click Magical Leaf. That would bait in... Well, we take like 60 from Power Gem. We could pre-damage probably, so... Nah, I think even the pre-damage wouldn't guarantee that it's not Psychic from Eggy. I think it's probably the same shit here either way. And... I mean, actually, it looks like it's a better shot with Electrode. Slightly. Yeah, one of the Boomons last. Exactly. It's a shame we can't Volt Switch on it. Stupid ass Bright Powder. If Bright Powder wasn't a thing, we'd be golden. Or maybe we could do... Here's a question. Can we do an in-between here? Especially if we're... So say we're dead to random move. Can we go to a Mon that takes random move and then baits Surf? What's Rain Dance AI? There is no Rain Dance AI, so I assume it's just +6. Who would bait Surf? Who could take a Surf and then bait Surf? You can take a Surf. You can't bait Surf. Toad? Frog and Toad? Or someone who just like completely walls them and would increase the odds of that. I mean, maybe it is Frog and Toad. Yeah, I think it is Frog and Toad. Yeah, so we go into Toad. We go into Toad, and then it's going to be either Surf or Rain Dance. Electrode can cover either of those. They take the hit. If it's a crit, I mean, the plan is a little bit sketch, but if that's like highest roll Surf would leave us at 65%. That's still like all that work for still baiting in Psychic, right? Because we want to, well, no, yeah, because we'd be dead to slow Psychic. So we'd probably rather bring a bunch of mons to deal with this instead of just bait the bad move and then suffer. Oh, I keep on doing that because my Spotify plays up here. I just want to check my phone real quick and then change song. Okay, if we go on to Sharpedo on the Psychic, then it's like Energy Ball, Low Kick split. Not a great split for us. Is it again? We just have to not get boomed on? I don't love that. These fights kind of suck. I mean, you don't really mind getting boomed on. You just can't do any damage back. You can't get boomed on, but you don't. Energy Ball Low Kick. Actually, Energy Ball Low Kick is a good Delmise swap, right? It's just that Phantom Force doesn't always kill. And also, it being Quick Claw makes Phantom Force weird. Because sometimes Phantom Force dodges 2 moves. Actually, no, we're slower. Sometimes Phantom Force dodges 1 move. Psychic Low Kick. Could we... Let's see. Okay, let's think about this. What I want here is... What I want here is we're going to be baiting Psychic Low Kick. We have no other Dark type. Power Gem, I mean, if we go Primarina, Electrode with a Citrus, they still can obviously kill with Magical Leaf. And then, yeah, it's going to be this guy coming in. Is there going to be overlapping Low Kick? Is this always just going to be Psychic? I think it's very, very usually just Psychic. Well, it is random move from Turt, right? Yeah. Likely random move. So we kill with that. I mean, if we're not low enough, this could bring in Whalern, which would be sick. But if we're low enough, this would be Psychic Eggy, which I feel like is fairly likely. Damn. I wish none of our fake out mons are going to want to come in on Psychic / Boom. We're not putting... Well, if we're dead to Psychic, it won't click Boom. So we could go into Tuggy. Tuggy is Psychic Energy Ball. Guess we could go fake out Spiky Shield. Fake out Spiky Shield. Yeah, what if we go straight in the Tuggy? It's not going to be Explosion if we're dead to Psychic. Well, we'd have to always be dead to Psychic. But I mean, if this guy's baiting that, well, they could be baiting in highest roll, but not all of it. Because then if we go in Togamaru, we could go fake, get that extra chip, and then Psychic Energy Ball. The problem is, I guess, Delmise can't take 2 Psychics straight up. Well, I guess then we go Sharpedo. We go Sharpedo, and then what is this? Energy Ball, low kick. Then we go Delmise. Well, it would never boot. Oh, yeah. Then we go Sharpedo, we go Delmise. On hopefully the low kick if it's Energy Ball. If it's like double crit, then we kind of get fucked. It still sucks that we have to click Phantom Force, right? Because we could get so giga screwed here. Can I not spell Delmise for the fucking life of me? Oh, it's D-H-L. When are we? I assume we don't have Shadow Ball already. / we really don't want to use it on Delmise. Yeah. Oh, Power Gym, what are you doing over there? Okay. Also, let me, while I'm doing this, let me check. I think Yu-Gi-Oh's up to date. I think Magic should also be up to date. Oh, everything closed. I'm going to put this over here. Maybe I should grind a little bit to get that going, to be ready for the TCG Gauntlet. Or I could play some Alpha Sapphire too. I feel myself getting roadblocked again. I mean, we could just ball with Sharpedo, but Quick Claw, immediate death. Does not sound fun to me. Energy Ball, low kick. We'd probably pre-damage this, so it's always a possibility of low kick. We'd go here. God, I just hate clicking Phantom Force here. Well, no. It doesn't matter because Quick Claw would we're already slower. So we're going to come in, we're going to take the Energy Ball. It would just be risking double crits. And then Phantom Force will do enough that Togedemaru can clean up with Fake Out. Right? Phantom Force, no item. 176 plus 22. Okay, maybe Phantom Force, Muscle Bend. Yeah, Togedemaru could clean up. 22. Electrode Citrus. Oh. Electrode Citrus, Sharp. Who we want to be pre-damaged slightly. 172. With the Citrus in case we really need you. And then Delmise with a Muscle Bend. And then Togedemaru with a Citrus. Or we'll see what they need. Togedemaru comes in. How does Togedemaru do against this? I just assume they would do good against this guy. Will that be Body Press or if we're real low liquidation? Freeze Dry. I really thought... does Body Press make contact? I really thought this would be an easier 1v1. really thought that would be a much safer 1v1. Why does this guy get fucking body press? Miss me with that shit. If we had one more slot, we could maybe get there. It looks like Hariyama does really well. Oh, God, bro. Maybe we do need to do a different order. Harry Mama. Anyone else who... We need someone who would kill with a move that isn't going to kill themselves or lower their defenses. How's Drampa get roost, bro? We can always knock off first and then knock off, kill with CC, make it guaranteed, make it so even like the mon after it would kill. Hariyama being slower than Eggy sucks. I guess that's not like 100% on us. Cool. This just puts us in the same situation just earlier, right? Like we CC to kill. That's always going to be that. Then on the psychic, we'd go into this guy. Then we'd be pre-damaged for those two. We'd go here. Then it'd be Phantom Force. Maybe we could go back into Electrode instead of Togedemaru here. Ah, but it's Quick Claw, so we need Fake Out the kill. We do need something with priority. If Hariyama had Fake Out, we still couldn't go into him, but it'd be useful. This is Psychic always. Togedemaru, take the Psychic, we kill with Fake Out. Get a full script for the fights. I wonder. I wonder if you could train something to do that. If you like fed it the full AI sheet, you would think they would be able to understand it. But I want to say there's some sort of nuance in there. But yeah, I wonder. Deathless would be crazy. I feel like there's still like a certain level of luck. Unless you consider you let the machine, like the machine would be able to take more calculated risks. It obviously would take a while for it to like get it, you know, but I think that's probably possible. But imagine the person who has the level of knowledge and qualification to build a machine like that might just be like, oh, I'm just going to work selling cryptocurrency or some shit. Rug pulling motherfuckers to make money. I think just like the overlap of the person who has the knowledge to do that. Well, no, there are dedicated and knowledgeable people in the Pokemon community who would definitely be interested by that. Like if you see Pirate Software suddenly running Run and Bun and then looking off screen and getting insane lines out of nowhere. Yeah, we know. Give it a shot, post it on YouTube. Yeah. Munch becomes the premier AI runner. We all worried about AI. You're worried about AI. You know what I'm saying? Or you develop it and you don't tell anybody that it's AI. And they're just like, dude, this guy just looks at the fight and he knows the perfect line. He just sees through the matrix. Who is this guy? And then you start giving out Nuzlocking lessons and you just have the thing pulled up on the other side. But then it tragically breaks into the middle of a lesson and then your screen shorts out and it shows one of your students the AI program and they're like, wait a second. Maybe this Munch guy isn't all they seem to be. Anyway, what the fuck were we doing? Fake out kills this guy. Then if this was the second Pokemon to die, this would be baiting Bulldoze from Ferrothorn Slowkill. Does this like really help us at all? Delwise doesn't run like Fire Punch. He's a Nuzlocke savant. My boy's wicked smat. He's wicked smat. Does Bulldoze lower speed? Yeah. Sag. My Nuzlocke is wicked smat. Why does this guy learn? Oh, it actually does sort of make sense. They learn Hydro Pump. Whew, man. It sucks there's no like checkmate setups either because of all the bright powders and bullshit. We need like someone to get Whalern in early. It appears we may have gotten stumped again. Let's do a little revealed to ease our worries. Can I go in the past? I want to go to the Arch Chive. Where's the Arch Chive? There we go. Okay. Armaldo, Scissor, and one other one. Damn. This is probably Hemisphere. Is a blank and a blank. Short words. Located in the Western Hemisphere. Located on the principal. Distinctive and crowded. Typhlosion. Ooh, that's a tough loss for all those. It's like the Coliseum. That's not how you spell that, right? Coliseum. No. Okay. Umbreon. Hell yeah. That's crazy you're zooming through the game like that. Okay. Principal. I'm going to try Principal. Commercial. That did not help. For distinctive color. Beset by environmental pollution. Is it like a river? Ocean, lake. This is going to be Metropolis. City and port. I do not know geography. Last battle you cactus. Damn, so you've been pretty much almost exclusively non-calculus. That's crazy, Skelly, that you've made it that far. This few runs in as well. I don't think I know this. People, scores of. Yeah, give me everything. I do not know. Amsterdam. Okay. That's a little tough. That's a little tough. That's a little tough. Okay. We'll run 23rd. We got to win one of these. I like more letters. The Phantom of the Merchant of Venice. The Fiddler, released in, give me a year, 1965. The blank of... I'm thinking album. Or in... 65. I think it does say the story progression is changed a little bit, Skelly. I think it does say in the docs how to. Yeah, I think the thankfully, because I would have definitely ran into the same problem. The docs do tell you. Oh yeah, you gotta go all the way back to a weird place. I remember. Nearly. It's breathtaking. Blah 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 blah. Is a better movie musical. 65 musical. One or those four. Like this is gonna be like nearly 3 hour long. 3 hour long musical from the 60s. The blank of blank. I don't know. American musical. Death of a Salesman. Musical. As the lead show in Broadway. Photography. Musical film. Oh, The Sound of Music. Okay. Yeah, go to Mount Pyre. Oh, that's even more different. Yeah, than the actual game itself. Okay, I need one more. Ugh. The blank is any of 3 blanks found in the southeast, not as powerful. Alligator, elephant, alligator. My problem with all these games is always my spelling. 2 L's, LL. Did I spell it right? Am I just wrong? Alligator. Nope. Oh, wow. On Google now, where they have like the pronunciation, they got the cry of the animal. What about like a lizard? Love that. Anyways. Older male. That didn't help us. Elephants. A little bit short. Giraffe, crocodile. Genus Pongo. Maybe like orangutan. How do you fucking... I don't know how to spell anything. Orangutan. Pongo. Pongo just gives monkey. It was orangutan. I'm not a dummy. I'm not a dumb ape. Okay. We're playing the easy games. We should probably go play the hard game. Let me rip one more doku before we call it a day. We did today's already, but we have a couple of archived from the weekend. Peeled Pokemon. I hate that. Don't ever do that again. Okay, what's Luker got for us? Unova! Kalos Grass. We can go starter here. Normal Grass. Oh, I do know this one. That is Deerling is our normal grass Pokemon. Normal Monotype. The most boring ass vanilla Pokemon. Oh, let's go Slaking. Dual type normal. We can go any of the birds. We'll go Pidgeot for that. Dual type Kalos. I want to say that's Hawlucha. Cool. Dual type Unova. Monotype Unova. We'll go Roggenrola. Unova. No, that's a bug type. Lilliganth, I believe, will be a grass type Unova. Cool. Dual type Unova, we should be able to get. There's so many Pokemon. Emboar doesn't have a secondary type. Snivy doesn't have a dormant type. Kalos Grass. Monotype Kalos. Dual type Unova. We can go Reshiram. Okay, Monotype Kalos. Kalos Grass. The Kalos starters were Incineroar, Sun and Moon, Greninja. Was Decidueye that one? Will this be Rowlet here? That's not it. Sag. Monotype Kalos. Sylveon. Punkaboo? Chespin. Dude, I've so much my brain forgets X and Y. Okay, let's try another. Mega Evolve Fighting. We'll go Machamp. That's not a Mega Evolve Fighting. Never mind. Mega Evolve Fighting will actually go Medical Cham. Mega Evolve Water. We will go Sharp Redacted. Mega Evolve Poison. We will go Venusaur. Cool. Final Evolution Fighting. We will go Infernape. Final Evolution Water. We will go Jellicent. Final Evolution Poison. Can we get a little funky with this? What if we just go Muck? Straight up Muck on that. Muck Tua. Fighting evolved by item. Tyrogue doesn't evolve by item. We'll go with that. Water evolved by item. We want the thing before. Requires post-evolution Pokemon. So Polytoad. Cool. Poison evolved by item might be hard. Fighting evolved by item. Oh, is this just Poliwrath? It is. Okay, then poison evolved by item. We've got the fighting, we've got the water, we need the poison evolved by item. Does linking cable evolve Gengar? Or does like Glamora evolve by Poison type evolved by item. Alolan Muck, do they evolve by? I'm going to say Gengar might evolve by linking cable is my guess. It does. Let's go, bro. Vileplume. Damn, there's actually a lot of these. Still got it, though. We consider that a dub in the business. Yeah. I want to play something else, but yeah, maybe we'll do a little Royal Sapphire real quick. This game's just... Run and Bun is fun, but it's so fucking hard, bro. I do hate sometimes how hard the game is. Swap over to Sapphire. Where the fuck were we? This looks right. Yeah, what was going on? What was our next fight? Oh, we were heading up to the mountain. I guess we can go back and do Hiker Mark as well. And we can do the Sydney fight too. Is that an optional that we haven't done? I think that is. Okay, let's fuck up Hiker Mark. Oh my god, we need a Pokemon with Rock Smash. Oh my god, I hate not having infinite HMs. Just let me always have access to HMs. Bro, I feel like I should fight that guy so I don't have to deal with them. It's level cap 35. Okay, Hiker Mark, Nose Pass, Magneton, Piloswine. Let's see. Nose Pass with Battle Armor and T-Wave. Actually, yeah, I should bring up prep screen for this. What if I do this? I think I need to manually mute one of them. There we go. Okay, so I think this is probably a good lead. Oh, Spark, though. Oh, and we got... I forgot we got a level of Chikorita. Chicky. Anyone else we got to pop levels on? Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Do-ba-do. Deezer. I think the sun we might have to as well. Yeah. Do. Friend. Let's see. Rare candies. There's nothing here. Sludge. It does more damage. Seems like a nice Pokemon to stall shit out. Magical Leaf. Probably not that. Probably this instead of that. Many grass types. Grass Whistle. 75 accuracy. No thanks, buddy. Deezer. Encore. We'll go with that instead of this. Don't love that accuracy. Giga Drain's fun. If you asked me, I would just assume this is a pure poison type. Knockoff seems... Is this on... Okay, this is buff knockoff. Yeah, this is the Mickey Mouse one. The other one's too hard, Munch. No, we didn't wipe. This is Sapphire. This is Royal Sapphire. Nah. I just got sick and tired of that fight. The game is kind of getting to me. Run and Bun's kind of getting to me. I feel like especially after going on my TFT grind. Oh, this is Cosmic Power? Word? Nah. I feel like my tolerance for challenging shit is gone down. Extra sensory. I need to build back up my tolerance to the bullshit. We're prepping for a leftovers fight. Oh, I gotta see as well. Learn sets. I gotta figure out if Meganium is worth delaying anything. Ba-da-da-da-da. Meganium. Chikorita gets Magical Leaf at 35. They all get Magical Leaf at 35. Synthesis is 20. Okay, so there's nothing worth delaying for. Yeah. I'll slowly build up my tolerance back for Run and Bun. Inshallah, I will be back being the GOAT. Just going to take a bit. Reflect in a Calculus Nuzlocke. We're never clicking that shit. This actually probably is like the perfect lead for this battle here. Cool. All right, let's go back to looking at what the fight's like. Yeah. Just you wait till I start playing Silk Song and I start fucking mauling, losing fights. That'll be fun to watch for y'all. Okay, it's just like this with a Thunder, with a Cherry Berry. Magneton has Magnet Pull, Spark, T-Wave, Tri-Tech, Screech. We do have a ground type now. This will be good for that. Piloswine. We want to hit it with a fire type move. LinkedIn Park might work. It is thick fat, but I think that's still... Or we can go actually at it with a water type. Might be better. Yeah. Huge power. Azu is probably the move for that. Then Licky Licky. We'll bring in our Punchy Boy. Doesn't it have Swallow? And then Donphan. Probably this guy as well. Dig, Rock Throw, Ice Shard, Endeavor. Battle Armor. Cool. And then who's our Flex guy? Who's Flex Seal? We go Squabble. Squabble up. Boost everything to 32. Make sure it has the right items. Honestly, I could give Pokey a little 33. Anything that's like redundant and like we have 5 water types. Like we're not going to get into a jam where we're like, oh, damn, we don't have any water types. Let's check items. We need cherries on some of these. No, God. I'm so glad Run and Bun got rid of the check berry button. They can't be T-waved. Oh, actually, I think those are the only ones who need it. Okay, let's check who needs berry juice. Cool. Let's game. Hiker Mark, you're going down. Give me the leftovers. Or give me death. Who's ready for the save subathon where we beat a base game Nuzlocke in one sitting? That's the game. That's the move right there. Where are you, Hiker Mark? Oh, there you are. We need to bring a Pokemon with Rock Smash. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Do we not have the Rock Smash? Where do we get the Rock Smash HM? Fine, I guess I'll bring our one Rock Smash Pokemon. I'll use this guy instead of that guy, and we'll bring our Rock Smash Pokemon. Our starter, my favorite Rock Smash Pokemon. Ah, golly. What a game, what a game, what a game. Okay. Let's do it to it. See if Hickory can run. Oh, and they call the Pokemon in the mountain Pokemon. I gotta catch up to Skelly. I can't let Skelly beat this game before I do. Alright, we're gonna go for a little bit of a Razor Leaf. Can't crit because of Battle Armor. We expect to see a T-Wave here. Yep, no problem. Nice leftovers. Give me that. Oh, all of his Mons have leftovers. That's really funny. The Swine of Piles is going to click Icy Wind here. We're going to go into Pokey. Can't imagine this will do too much. Might slow us down a little bit more than we would like. Yeah, no dice. Hit him with that good old Water Pulse. We are slower now. But hopefully the level advantage will carry us here. That did do a decent amount. And that did so much less than I would have hoped. We probably swing with one more Water Pulse before we get out here. It's going to be clicking Earth Power. Okay, lefties. Earth Power here. Yeah, we probably go into Squabble. Take the Earth Power like it's nobody's business. Ouch. And then kill it with... Is Aqua Jet really our only move here? I don't love this. I forgot we had terrible cover. Oh my god, bro. At least we can't get crit. And we didn't get defense dropped. That'll maybe make the Donphan a little scary, but I think we'll be fine. Cool. This is going to be Maggie Tun. Cool. Clicking Spark, most likely. We'll go into Miss Piggy. Moron, get owned. This is Magnet Pull, not Levitate, so we're going to click Earth Power and hopefully murk this. It misses Screech. Screech should be a 100% accurate move. Cool. Knock down. This will probably be Licky. Licky clicking Fire Punch. Machop. If you paralyze us, we just get stronger. We'll go... I think a Vital Throw. Now we just need the hit is the problem. Cool. Guts boosted Vital Throw. Beautiful. Now Donathan Fan. I'm down to swing once here, see what happens. Especially if Ice Shard is the move it's choosing to click. Okay. I'm going to go one more. Endeavor is just going to put it at the HP it's at. We know it's at 37, and now it's dead. Cool. It's a baby game! Okay, we still have that up. Now we get leftovers. I guess we don't get leftovers. Gotta throw away some shit in here. I guess I'll toss all these. Guess I can put some of these stones in the... Dude, this is not having an infinite bag too. I just love complaining. Too spoiled by Run and Bun's quality of life changes. Okay. Okay, so we did that optional fight for the lefties now. I can clear this off. Yeah, let's clean up my sheet here. Hide that. I don't think fighting the wind straits is worth it. It seems just like a waste of time. Black Glasses, Sandstorm, and I feel like we could probably beat Sydney. Wonder if we can do some cheese on this fight. Okay, what mons do we have that can set up? And now we've leftovers too. I mean, Cosmic Power can still boost us. There's a lot of dark types here, so maybe not that. Yeah, we boom with them. Let's put boom in the last slot while we're looking through this. I know we have Victory Bell. I don't think they're fast enough to Fire Pledge. Weird. Moonlight Detect. I mean, we could give you lefties and just... You have Poison Heal too, don't you? Marvel Scale. Not quite Poison Heal. Bug Poison. Nah, okay, I think it's... I'm trying too hard to set up some crazy fight. We should just try to beat Sydney as it were. Well, I mean, when are we going to use any of these items, though? I think I'm just wasting time not going to the real fights. Because I don't know when, not knowing how much damage shit does, it really doesn't help us as much having boosting items, right? Like, that's not nearly as good having boosting items when we don't know if... like an expert belt will get us over the edge or something. So it's like, what is the point then? Okay, how do we get to... What's up, bro? Can we go this way to get to... We still need a Rock Smash Mon. What is this? Oh, that's where we get to do the fossil shenanigans. Cool. Yeah, I don't even think that guy can see us from that point. How do we get to Mount Chimney? It appears we can just go now, which is sick. Did you put a PC up here? Of course not. Okay. Okay, so we need to prep for this Carvana, Dragonair, Grand Bull Kabuto in the rain. Sea Incense? I'm probably clicking Vital Throw on that motherfucker then. If that's Sea Incense. Or Sea Incense the Mystic Water for people who think Mystic Water is lame. Okay, it's just Mystic Water. Okay. So, oh, we're not able to see the bottom move. Why is this so hard? Why is this so difficult? Why is this so difficult? There we go. Roar Beam. Do we have like Mach Punch here? We do. I bet you this thing is frail enough that a Mach Punch, or even, why don't we use our starter? Do you have a good fighting type move, or is your best fighting type move Rock Smash? Oh, we do have Submission now. Surely that one taps. And that would bring in, I don't know. Dragonair. You have Ice type moves? Cool. You're our Dragonair counter. Grand Bowl. I think it's the usual go to the punchy guy. Kabuto in the rain. Mega Drain, Bubble Beam. Yeah, we should probably bring our Swift Swimmer. I think Meganium can do this really well. You don't really give a shit about that. It's like this guy, this guy, this guy. Then we should bring Flex Swift Swimmer. And then I guess Gyarados in the rain. There's no... Kabuto with Rock Slide. I feel like the mon we are most maybe concerned about here is that Grand Bowl. But we can always bring Sniffles back in. Nice game. Forget if there's going to be wild Pokemon up here. There's probably just grass. Yeah, just grass. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I want to believe Sniffles can outspeed in one tap here with Submission. Yeah. Yeah, if we can't kill a Carvana, what are we doing here? Interesting different backgrounds up here, which is cool. Carl Budo, I think probably clicking Dig here, which is going to be in for a Rude Awakening. Bubble Beam for the speed drop. Interesting. Now you're going to try to get us with an Okie Doke? Rock Slide Flinch Cheese? Okay, no. Okay, then this is going to be Grand Bowl clicking Ice Punch. We are thick fat, right? Good news is the freeze. Oh, it's going to go headbutt. I was going to say the freeze. Ooh, ouch. The freeze will increase our damage. We'll go Vital Throw. That was definitely a little risky. Probably should have been a Revenge. Barely not going to pick it up. Headbutt. This thing hurts. Let's go Intim. Going to be random move. That's probably better. Cool. And go Water Pulse in the Rain for funsies. It's going to be Dragonair, because that's the only Pokemon that's left. It's either T-Wave or Shockwave. AI loves clicking speed control moves. And I assume if this is Emerald Kaizo AI, it's quad effective. It's these status moves by if they were attacking moves. Doesn't seem to be the case. I imagine we're slower. Yeah. Come on and slam. Welcome to Japan. No full para. Not quite a kill. Ice Shard maybe picks it up. Beautiful. Crit maybe mattered? Oh, one fight and then it's Shelly. Dude, no matter where we go, we can't avoid Shelly. Everywhere I go, it's fucking Shelly, 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 Shelly. Everywhere I go, it's Team Aqua, Team Aqua, Team Aqua. I just want to break from Team Aqua, bro. I'm done fighting Shelly. I don't want it. Okay. What is strong against Nidoqueen? That is a type. I'm not 100% sure what her weakness is. It's not where I want to look. Water, Psychic, Ice, Ground. Why would you put a water weak Pokemon in the rain? Questions. Where's our Swift Swim Golduck? That'll beat that. Swift Swim Dugong. Body Slam, Bubble Beam, Aurora Beam, Encore. You'll get hit, or I mean, we could just Dugong v Dugong, right? I mean, we will be slower, but I wish we would like Body Slam on that. What about our dunce over here? Night Slash, Short Sense, Crawdon. Is that also, that's Hyper Cutter, so they can't get reduced. This could easily be like a submission, Sniffles against Crawdon. Or it could easily be Machoke. I think Machoke's been doing the kind of brunt of that work. Starmie, Water Pulse. I mean, that's probably you against that guy. I mean, if you want to punch this dude as well, I mean, you could punch that guy, and then how's your special defenses? I'm assuming Machoke, not great. Nah. You are thick fat though, right? Yeah, we could have you 1v1 Dugong instead. And are your physical defenses any good? Not awful, but not great. Is the little sneeze guys better? That's kind of crazy that it looks like it is. Dark types? Are you Swift Swim? Rough Skin. Shockwave, Starmie. It's probably safer to do that with something like Meganium. Maybe not exactly Meganium. Meganium could just pop off in this fight. Do you have Swift Swim? You do. Okay, you're probably coming as well. We'll say it's that, this. Then Galoctillery does not. We can use Bellamy against them. Or even Roserade. Yeah, we could even use like Roserade against them. This might be good enough to clean out the back. Yeah, I think this will probably be good. And we go, anyone we're like afraid of shit on. Just swap this, drop the Cherry Berry. Drop the Cherry Berry, give them Berry Juice. How close are we to the leader? I feel like we're still probably good pumping 33 on most of these guys. We have so many Pokemon. We still have the Pokemon at the top of Mount Chimney and a couple ones coming up that we haven't grabbed. So I think we're chill. I'm always down to play a little aggressively on levels and then deal with the problem if it comes to it. That's one of the big things I learned from Emerald Kaizo. Just don't be afraid of pumping levels. All right, Shelly. What the Shelly? What the Shelly? Yeah, 1, 2, Jagged Pass, back to back. Not too far from Flannery. If I was feeling a little brazy today, we can get the Flannery. Alright, let's see what we got cooking. Don't know if I love the Nidoqueen sprite. What I do love is Swift Swim Rem in the rain doing ridiculous damage. I wish that did more. Ooh, we're going to be taking a Thunder Punch unless they hurt themselves. I was never worried. I really thought that would do more. Rain boosted Water Pulse. Not doing enough. We get bowed out though. This is going to be... Who's an electric move? Starmie clicking Shockwave. We'll go into Bong on that. That'll hit us neutrally. Ouch. But we have Swift Swim. We're going to move faster. No reason to not fake out. And we hope that we clean this up with 2 Magical Leaves. This does have Recover. Wonder if we can get it locked in a Recover loop. Psybeam. Okay, as long as we don't get confused there, I think we're chilling. Cool. Alright. This should be a pickup. Then where's this going to go? It might just go straight up in order. This might be Dugong. Yeah. The interesting Dugong sprite. Guesses this is probably Body Slam. Yeah. Full power, of course. We are thick fat, so that'll help with some of these moves coming in here. We'll just rip a Razor Leaf. Thank God for thick fat. Attack drop does not affect us. No full para. A crit for the boys. Okay. We get to at least rip one more for free. Double attack drop. No full para. All right. Unfortunate. This is going to be... we can definitely rip one more. I'm just going to guess if this drops 3 times, it is 100% to drop. Okay. No, we just got unlucky on the first 2. And very lucky to not get full powered. All right, so that means this is going to be... Crawdont, most likely? Yeah. I don't know what it's going to click here. Let's go into Sniffles, though. That one's a little scary. That, I think, especially means we need to rip Submission here. Is this a little brave and bold? Absolutely. Oh, no. Our starter is almost certainly dead. Yeah. Yeah. That is the unfortunate thing about choosing... Well, if I knew I was doing this calculus before, I definitely would have not taken that one. Ooh, that did way less than I thought it would. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is just going to be Body Slam again? Who's the biggest defensive guy here? I think we just rip. Cool. Well, we're learning a lot. Oh, now we actually have to teach someone Rock Smash. That is the worst part about this. This is a random move, probably trending towards Bullet Seed. Actually, no, it's just random move. We're so low. When did they put the Mega Evolution in the game? This is Suction Clubs. Let's go Razor Leaf. We're slower than this thing? How the hell are we slower than Octillery? Well, we can't take another body slam. That shit hurts. Well, we're definitely slower with Rose Raid. Let's go in the Rose Raid first. Brother, what? Why is this guy a demon? That did 51. Let's hope it was a low roll. Oh, it was Quick Claw. We don't get the animation for Quick Claw proccing. I got it. I got it now. Okay. Yeah. Yep, that's unfortunate to lose our starter, but I think as soon as I decided that this was going to be a calculus run, having the fast frail starter became a very, very, very bad choice. Because the benefit of having a fast frail Pokemon is just wiping Pokemon off the map before they get to act. The problem is, if you don't know if you're able to hit a range or not, that Pokemon becomes very hard to use. You need to have a really good idea of how much damage they do, which I do not, especially for this regional version of the Mon. Wait, what the? Wait, this is actually kind of scary. Wait a sec. Wait, chill. Okay. Thank you for your service, little Sniffles. To the box with you, to Valhalla with you, with a lot of really other good Pokemon. Archie's up next. Barchi? Poison Fang, how Body Slam. I really want to try setting up and sweeping. Is it still in the rain? I assume it's still in the rain, right? Yeah. Is there a move on this team that... It's a shame Victory Dale doesn't have, like, Mega Drain. If only there's a grass type with growth that had Mega Drain. The true GOAT of a game. You're not going to do much to this guy. You can set up Leech Seed. There's the Speed Boost Sharpedo. Okay, this fight actually looks kind of spooky, especially in the rain. Ancient Power Kingler as well. I think this fight becomes, how do we use our grass types well? Let's throw Seeking. I'm not going to choose you out of anything. Maybe we leave a Seeking and just try to ball with them and Swift Swim Seeking. Do they get Mega Horn? I'm going to assume they do. Yeah, I think we tried to just lead and ball with fucking Seeking. The GOAT. Okay, Seeking lead. Seeking would bait in. It's probably just going to go straight in order then. Night Slash, Shadow Punch. I think for that Sableye, we're going to go Dustox pre-poisoned. And just, is it, we have Moonlight? Moonlight probably doesn't heal that much in the rain, unfortunately. So we can't really do that strat here. Pokemon that can't get burned. You don't have like recover or anything. Nah. I guess we do have leftovers, right? I mean, We could go like dust docks with lefties. And oh, they also have lefties. We need something that like guaranteed poisons them though. Do we have any like guaranteed healers, guaranteed poisoners? Oh, beautiful, beautiful dock over here. Yeah, this could just be this guy with leftovers. We still need a Mighty Anna lead. Maybe it is just like pre-burned Machoke. That makes sense. Oh wait, no, we were gonna ball with Sea King. That's what it was. What was the Kingler set? Bubble Beam, Ice Punch, Ancient Power, Body Slam. Body Slam. Ice Punch, Ancient Power. It's probably Lombre. It's Lombre or like Meganium. We'll maybe go Meganium here. That's for you. Another AP Water Pulse. I think Victor Bell. Not very defensively. Don't really have any like bulky defensive ones. Maybe like Breloom for you have Mach Punch. Yeah, maybe Breloom for Sharpedo. That for that guy. Crobat with the ability to confuse. Love that junk. Oh wait, actually I think Solrock owns the shit out of this guy. Nightshade is a little scary. His Levitate. Oh, you don't have Draining. So you can go with them. And then Huntail with Swagger. Super Fang, Bubble Beam, Whirlpool, Swagger. We could go here. Yeah. This way. Interesting. What else? Is there more to the story that is like generally known by the public? I feel like that story was interesting, was crazy that it happened, but was like, I don't want to say cut and dry, you know, but like we kind of already knew the details. Or was there a lot more that you didn't already know about in that? Go this here. I'm going to go this here. And I think I'm going to bump this Roserade 34. I don't see it being... Honestly, I could go 35. I don't know how many fights this guy's going to come to. Getting Giga Drain is also sick. I think that'll help. Okay. We're going to go Cherry here. We're going... Lefties. Who did I want to give... Can't use leftovers. Capcom ends to sprinkle the sensational for the acting. I mean, it still is a crazy thing that happened. I feel like, when was that? I'm trying to think when in the timeline of existence that was. Was that COVID around COVID? Or like right before COVID? Because I feel like it's the kind of thing where so much crazy shit happened that I like... It was one of those things that was like ridiculous that happened and then everyone just moved on February 2019. Okay, so like a year before COVID. Wild. Yeah, that whole story's crazy. Effectively, didn't Lil Bro fumble the bag? He was like on a huge TV show, very popular, and then he faked a hate crime and then got himself basically blacklisted for faking a hate crime. Alright, gamers. Archie time. Archibald, what do you have for me? Sick theme. The classic. The plan here with Seeking is to just ball. We love balling. That's the whole purpose of playing games like this. We're in the rain. We're all but boosted water pulse does a decent amount. We are faster, which is nice. It boosts its attack. It's a little scary. I'm gonna water pulse again, though. Hopefully, roll 1 was a low roll. Confusion's nice, though. Incredible. This dunce kind of cooked. The howl might have done the killing blow there. Okay. This thing does have mean look. I would be normally inclined to stay in. Actually, fuck it. It's this stupid dunce. Let's stay in. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see. Let's see how far Seeking can go. Ain't no way. Oh, you clicked mean look? All right. That's another one for the dunce. Yeah, some of the sprite upgrades. I do like the background upgrade here. Oh no, they're going to be over-leveled for the gym leader. AP, Water Pulse, Crunch, Focus Energy. I mean, I know this thing is frail. Let's just click one more for the fun of it. Crouch. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Seeking taking 2 is cool with me. That lets us probably end the fight with Muck instead. That's not going to do jack. That still actually did a significant amount. And dropping our Spadef is kind of scary too. Let's hope this Mach Punch does a lot. That's the frowness we were expecting. Okay. Now this is going to be Kingler clicking Ice Punch. Or Crobat clicking Wing Attack. No, it's order. What a funky sprite, too. It looks like he's not even on the battlefield. It's going to be Ice Punch. Cool. Thick Fat. That's probably going to be Body Slam. Come on and jam. We are faster. This is Hyper Cutter, not Shell Armor, so we could bink a crit here. Damn. Just barely not. No Paris. That means we get to outspeed in 1 shot. This will be Crobat going Poison Fang or Wing Attack. Poison Fang or Wing Attack. We could go here. No, we could go here too. Could also be Confuse Ray. Let's go here. We have lefties on this guy. Yo! High five! Cool. Nightshade is just going to do that set amount of damage. So how much do we heal with lefties? Only 7. Okay. We don't really have much to hurt this guy. But we just don't take a lot of damage from them. We move second. I'll Shadow Ball one more time. Okay, this is fine. A little bit of lefties heal. This is going to be another Nightshade or wing attack. I believe we're swift swim. So this should just be an outspeed, and no, we are not swift swim, or Crobat is ridiculously fast. Okay, that's going to do... Really? That didn't kill? This guy sucks! Okay. Now this will kill. We're going Frio. A lot of question mark moves here. I feel like this could be Swagger, this could be Whirlpool, this could be Super Fang. That boom to boom boom baby, that's Super Fang. Believe we planned to go the Persum. Did we actually put on the Persum? We did actually put on the Persum. Cool. Alright. I want to drop... I think dropping Elite Seed maybe is a little risky. We just go for the Giga Drain. Double Swagger. If only we had a physical attack. Actually, do we have a poison type attack? We can rip a +4 Sludge. Or we just hit the Giga Drain through Confusion. And one tap? Of course we do. Hype. Yeah, I'm doing this with no calcs. Yeah, if I knew from the jump, I was like going into it pretty blind, so I didn't know how challenging it was going to be. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do it without any calcs. And then I got like fairly far into the game. I was like, this really isn't that bad at all. I can probably do it without calcs. And then we've been kind of coasting on that since. I still need to get my encounter up here. Yeah. Just because it's so much easier than I thought it would be. Like, this isn't a challenge game. This is like a fun mod. And it's different. It's fun, but it's definitely different. Like, it scratches a different part of the brain. Sailor Bob. We gotta fight Cheddar Bob next. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Take a little sip of water. Do that. I'm tempted to try to fight Flannery today. We'll see, though. Ba-da-da-bow-bow. Let's see. Sailor Bob. What is Matang weak to? I do have a friend called Cheddar Bob. I do, when I play basketball, shoot the lob. Fire, ghost, dark, ground. I need something different. I've been listening to the same shit. Do I have this muted? I do have it muted. There we go. We getting a little hype for Silk Song. Let's bring this up. Ground. And this could also work. You got like drill run. I know some. Oh, I guess we can hit it with a fire type move. Wow. Yeah, let's roll with this. We got a psychic type. Maybe turn this down a tiny bit. I mean, you have a psychic type move. You do. So we have like weird Pokemon with psychic type moves, right? We can do Tootsie, pop that guy. We do not have an electric type. That is an unfortunate situation. We can do like this. We can bring Camel for the closer. Yeah, I'm assuming that's going to one-tap. And another Mon for Mantime. I feel like Frio can probably do some fun stuff against Mantime as well. Lefty's Muck. Cool. I should probably go get some rare candies too, which is kind of annoying, but... Those are back-to-backs. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that after. Oh! I guess we're doing this fight. Did I erase this fight already? I did not, but we have such a big level cap. It's gonna be crunch. We don't even have items on half our mons. Cool. Cool. Can we fake out? Could it be Rock Tomb? Could be Rock Tomb. I hate optional fights so much, bro. This game just has a lot of things that get on my nerves, unfortunately. Oh, speaking of which, is this... We still need to smash this fucking rock, bro! Okay, no one's getting levels, I guess, until we're getting to Lava Ridge. Bow, 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 bow. Unless we have another stack of rare candy somewhere. Now we already went through them all. Bruh. Okay. Okay, Cheddar Bob. What are you doing up here, sailor? How the hell you get up here, sailor? That did so much less than I thought it would. Burn's nice. I was going to go for agility. Okay, you're fast now. Great. I guess the burn did actually matter there. So it would be Giga Drain from Swalot. Not going to do Jack. Extra Sensory. Then with that little Tootsie Pop. Ouch. Crit probably kills us. We'll go here. Shadow Ball. High five to my fellow poison type. No defense drop. Yeah, lefties will just like kind of out heal that. Manfred Mantine. Hit it with a little bit of sludge. Really, you do more damage with a physical attack. One more sludge. The poison is crazy. What is that going to be? I don't think it matters. Spikes? Oh, that's the worst thing you could have done. Die. Cool. Now a back-to-back. That would have been useful to have a fighting type. A frail, fast fighting type to lead. Nah, I don't want the fight music. Adade! Adide! You can just hear the fucking Hornet voice lines. Okay. What's up next? We're going to lead with a fighting type because it's two normal types. Actually, probably lead with you better. Yeah. Magnitude Toxic Water Pulse. You're the best for this. And then Howl / Quick Attack. We might be able to get away with... We'll bring Machoke as a backup plan. And then Porygon, same thing, we could leave with the same thing. And then Pylo. It's probably actually Solrock Stub. Solrock. We'll go... Golduck as a cleanup. And then we'll keep Muck. I don't really love Muck as our safe Pokemon matchup for here. Actually, I kind of fuck with Weezing. Yeah, it's like Weezing doing the Muck job, and we just passed off the leftovers. Ah, dude, it's so annoying to move items too. Actually, I have to do this, don't I? Hella annoying that we gotta do all this to just have a slightly safer fight. What a banger song from a banger game. Did I pop the repel? I did not. Okay, back-to-back battle time. What the fuck is that? What is that, bro? I don't think that's in the base game. Docs, can you tell me what is that? There's no documentation on what the hell that thing is. Terrifying. Let's game. Picnics are so fun wherever you go, just like the Pokemon. This is Diana or Bianca? Okay, Diana. Let's Mach Punch it. It's gonna... Maybe I'll still try to Belly Drum. Belly Drum and do nothing. Yes! Baka. This will be... Actually, I don't know. Is that... Yeah, I actually have no clue what they're trying to click here. Probably just Mega Drain and kill it. It's probably Toxic. I mean, probably Water Pulse. I guess we'll find out. Magnitude? Okay. Wacky. Oh, I guess we have good baits against everybody in this fight, so that's why I brought that in. Okay. God. Base game Absol's so bad. Base Absol's so trash, dude. Okay. You can do it, Pori. Poor E-Gong. Okay. What if I punched you? Alright. Be kind. Rewind. Cool. What if I punched you? And then this is going to be Ice Beam, I would assume. Yeah, we'll go here. Cool. And we just hit it with a little bit of water pulsing. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to kill. EP. Nice. Okay, that's a win. All right, we have made it down the mountain. We have our encounter. Oh, is this still technically that? Whatever. Cool. All right, to Lava Ridge. We can buy our things now. Surely there's a shop in Lava Ridge. Oh, it's right next to it. Do we still get the charcoal there? Did we want a water stone? I think we did want a water stone. We can always buy more berries. Okay, we did want hella rare candies. Cool. Did we want a water stone? Lombre Evolution. It is a water stone. Cool. So I think we want to do that like ASAP Rocky. So our guy goes from a scary guy to a much scarier guy. Let's rip this evolution on them. Nice. Let's store anything that we won't need. Never gonna use that. If we need the evolution stones, I'm just gonna have to remember I put all of my evolution stones in my bag. Heart scales, and actually we'll deposit all the heart scales too. I don't think we need to keep those things on us. Cool. Alright, fight one of the gym. What do we got? Flareon, Camel, Laron, Shiftry. Sun is not up. Sun is down. Booty hole. You think fat too? You are. Well, we gave you some work to do. How many fights we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, Flannery, and 5. Yeah, so we can go 34. No question about it on these guys. And you're Swift Swim, so you do have to kind of be worried about that. I mean, we could try just running it with Golduck. Laron, Flash Cannon, Dig, Rock Slide. I feel like Breloom's pretty good for that. As well as Machoke, probably. And then Fake Out, Mega Drain, Shift Tree. I think that could be Noctowl. And then... Obvious, and also Weezing, too, can do a lot of damage there. Yeah, everything's going at least 34. I think you should go 35. You should go 35. Air Slash is pretty sick. And you can go at least 34. Flamethrower is fun. Are we ever going to boom? Yeah, we're probably not booming. Cool. All right, let's hand out some berry juice and let's do it. Do you have berry juice? You do. Okay. Fight number 1. Cool Trainer Gren. No Ninja. Also have a lot of encounters to tap into if we really, really need it. Alright. Let's own this guy. We are faster. Cool. Poor Flareon. Poor Flareon. I mean, never in a great place, but truly a victim of the physical special split. It's probably going to be Shiftry. Cool. It's going to be Giga Drain or Fake Out. Fake Out makes more sense. Air Slash. Air Slash should do enough. We'll rip one more. We're swapping, so this is going Laron then. That was a crit. I'm going to be Rock Slide, which I guess we'll go Huron? Quad Power. Don't think this thing hits too hard, especially if we're not weak to it. Throw Vitally. Now we probably could have revenged. Flash Cannon's going to pick it up, though. This will be probably Camel. I would expect Rock Tomb. We'll go here. Why did I bring a Mudshot? We are faster. I guess it's either or, right? Why did we bring a Pokemon who doesn't like rock moves to deal with this? Cool. And this will be Fake Out one more time. We'll go into Coco this time. In love with the Coco, heals it off. Hit a little Flamethrower for the fun of it. Go. Alright, then are these a back-to-back? These are a back-to-back. Cast Form... Just base form, cast form. Oh, I guess they do have Sunny Day. Vulpix with Substitute Hypnosis. Interesting. That seems like a Dugong lead. You can deal with that, and then Psybeam, Flame Wheel, Shadow Ball, Rock Tomb. Could be an Azu moment. Azu can go 35 as well. And then Cast Form. Probably going to try to set up Sunny Day. This could be this guy. It could also be our current lead, right? I think we could probably try doing that again. Camel Rupt. Honestly, why don't we lead with... Oh, well, we'll have you in the back, actually, for Camel Rupt. Camel... Macargo... It's like we're running out of water types to bring. And then... Yeah, we can have just our basic stall guy in the back. These are... There's one more fight after this. I'm going to go 35 on everybody. Cool. I think we need to hand out one berry juice. Cool. Okay, let us game in the back-to-back. Here in my garage. Where are you two goons? We can probably give Coco 35 as well. That was game. So let me just drop a save state. I haven't dropped one in a while. Okay. Fight number 1 with the Vulpix. Realizing now I forgot to put a anti-sleep berry on this. But surely it's not exactly hypnosis hit, and we also don't kill it. Never punished? Alright. You want to sweep this fight? This is going to be Rock Tomb. We'll go here. This round might do differently from the others. Yeah. I guess the big claim to fame this one has is that there's regional forms in it. That's like the biggest change I've noticed so far. Like your starters are all regional variants, but it's still Gen 3 physical special split. Yeah. And I guess the other quirk of it is that it's a Sapphire mod instead of an Emerald mod like everything else is. Confused? Okay. I'm a little afraid of this killing us. So I'll go Dunce here. Side beam, no confusion. We should be faster. Cool. And then I think Dunce might be able to clean this up as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think the big telling points are like the slight sprite changes, the fact that it's based on Sapphire and there's like slight story changes, and regional forms. That's not going to do too much. We'll just kill this thing. Cool. All right. And there's a lot of optional fights to get items. It seems like there's a lot of love put into this game. It's just not hard, you know? This is probably more dialed towards casual fans. Okay, we are going to... what do we want to click here? Probably just Bubble Beam. We could Icy Wind to slow it down, because it might Icy Wind us. Yeah, we'll Icy Wind to slow it down. To keep the speed control. Shit, my phone's about to die. Well! I'll see you on the other side, Munch. Are we just gonna Icy Wind board this entire time? We are. That's so funny, bro. We'll do it one more time. Oh, and it just dies. Cool. Okay, this is going to be Camel, probably trying to click Rock Tomb. I think I'm going to try to rip a Amnesia. Huh. Also, oh, we're Icy Wind. I'm like, how the fuck are we so slow? Because we're minus 40 Icy Winds. Amnesia's not going to help you, brother. You're going to need to forget you're a bad Pokemon. Yeah, you need to forget that you're not a very good Pokemon. Okay, then this is going to be AP here. I think we can at least take one. That might have hopefully not over-leveled. Ooh, perfectly edged. Perfectly edged. Cool. That's a little bit more intense. Alright. One more fight before Flannery. I didn't feel like we could get to Flannery today without pushing too hard. Just make sure we don't bring Dugong. It's going to be Hisuian Arcanine, Haunter, Lickitung, Charmeleon. So you can't come to this fight. EXP situation. You can't come to this fight. I think Golduck can probably be fine here. Yeah. Golduck, Haunter, Shadow Punch, Fire Punch, Shadow Sneak, Ice Punch. Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Pikachu. I think it's probably just like put Weezing in front of it. Does Muck have a Dark type move? Oh, you have Shadow Ball, don't you? Yeah. So this is Muck's job. Lickitung, Swallow, Body Slam, Flamethrower, Screech. Who's our guy who likes punching people? That would be Mr. Choke. Fire Punch, Dragon Claw, and then we just throw another. Yeah. Throw the water type gang at this. You also... Oh, wait, we didn't have a ghost type. I feel like you're probably pretty fine. Coming into everything we have here. Alright, let's game. Guess we need to take the... we need to take the leftovers back. Swallow? Guess we do that. Nothing wrong with a good old swallow. I love birds. Okay. And we need to grab this leftovers. The most annoying part of this game we found so far. We get good items. Now we gotta swap around good items. Alright, one more fight and then we gotta do Flannery. Let's game. I don't love it. I don't love it. It looks kind of odd. Especially how good Hammy looks in Run and Bun. Nice crit. Baunter is gonna... Actually, I don't know what Baunter is gonna click here. Shadow Sneak, maybe? Shadow Punch. Alright, you ain't doing jack shit to us. Shadow Ball. Yeah, you're dead. This will probably be Licky Licky. Licky Licky it is. We heal with lefties. This thing is just gonna... Okay, no, it has split moves. We could try swinging once with it. That doesn't do too much. We'll swing one more time. It's gonna swallow. There's the poison. I mean, yeah, we can get it caught in a loop forever. Go. And then same thing here. It's probably gonna be William Wisp. Yeah. Okay. Now this will be Fire Punch or Declaw. Let's go just get him with Pokey. You gonna try to burn us as well? What if you just died? Cool. All right, Flannery time. Skelly did say Flannery was a little challenging, so we'll see. Torkoal. Oh, I should definitely put up prep for this. Maybe like one more row. There we go. Oh, we need one more. There we go. Okay, and we gotta just make sure to edge our Pokemon too. White Herb, Drought. Guess we want to approach this with a ground type. Are you Thick Fat? You are. I'm gonna assume Thick Fat helps, saves our ass here. Do you have Drill Run? I know you have some weird move. You've Dig. I think I'm gonna lead with that. Macargo. Yeah, I guess we just have to be mindful of ground type moves that our Pokemon have. Or I guess you can break that guy. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you don't mind punching them either. Just have lower special defense. Yeah, we could go Goo for that. Ah, Goo might be better for Alolan Aggie. Yeah. Magmar. Anyone else? Anyone can take advantage of Chlorophyll. Maybe that's Blossom. Yeah, maybe that's Victory Bell for Blossom with a Chesto. Fire Pledge, Overheat, Solar Beam. That seems like a pretty nice 1v1 there. I guess Solar Beam does hit neutrally. We can fight fire with fire as well. This actually could be it's probably a better lead, honestly. Or this could be a Magmar counter. Damn, this music maybe is a little bit too intense for... Let's not do this. Yeah, that's a little bit too intense for prepping for... That maybe for the gym leader fight, that's fitting. Not prepping for it. Yeah. So, let's get this. Hell yeah. Okay, let's think about this a little bit more. You don't have Drill Run, do you? You do have Drill Run. Oh, yeah, maybe let's just lead with Frio. Oh, but they're not Thick Fat. Oh, they are Thick Fat. What am I smoking? I like this as a better lead. And then maybe we could use Pylo for Macargo. Nah, it does not, which I think is my biggest mark against it, is that it does not have those. It is actually kind of frustrating that it doesn't have some of them. I think this maybe is our Macargo matchup. No. We want them for that. I should just write this down. I'm being lazy. Torque, Macargo, Eggy, Mag, Bell, Rapid. So, yeah. Yeah, some of the sprite changes, I think the weird dugong has grown on me a little bit, but some of the sprite changes I don't love. We are afraid of ancient power, so maybe that isn't. Do you also have, you've dig. Any weird one-off ground type moves we can take advantage of? You've mud shot. You're already going to be slower. Magnitude. Leading with magnitude is kind of baller. But we do want the ground type. Yeah, I keep on going back and forth. Okay, let's do it this way. So I think our camel is the answer to Magmar. I think our Victory Bell with a Chesto is the answer to... Actually, probably with a Lum is the answer to Bellossom. I think Eggy is Giga Drain, Sunny Day, Dragon Breath, Flamethrower. And a Lowland Eggy is Psychic, Grass. No, not Eggy, not the island. Grass Dragon, my bad. Which means we want to hit it with an ice move bad. Oh, which means that one of our... It's Giga Drain. We want to hit it with an ice move bad. Anyone have a weird one-off ice move? Or we just hit it with a flying type move. I feel like Nocturnal Tau seems like a good matchup for that. Yeah, let's go Noctowl. Knock for Eggy. Oh, I need to scroll back down. Knock for Eggy. So that can be a berry juice. Does have chlorophyll though, so that does make it a little bit scarier. Maybe we want to go... Well, I mean, the dragon type move is going to hurt them. I feel like they're slightly more valuable Pokemon. You don't have any psychic type moves. Okay, like who are top contenders here? Maybe Muck. Does Muck have high special defense? Yeah, maybe it's Muck with lefties for Eggy. Giga Drain. Muck. Lefties for Eggy, because we don't worry about being faster than it. We'd maybe just not want to get paralyzed. I feel like there's going to be a lot of potential for double uses here. Rapidash with Drill Run. Maybe this is Altaria just is stronger than it. Can't hit it super effectively though. Oh, actually, wait. Thick Fat Meganium probably does really well. Yeah. And they have Synthesis, don't they? Oh yeah, thick fat meganium should just sit on. Actually, thick fat meganium could probably sit on a lot of these guys. We'll go lum here. And then, wait, camel is our lead, and then we need Macargomon. Macargo beep beep. We could go dig with this guy. Or we could punch it. I assume Macargo high physical defense, low special defense. Yeah. Which is why the sun helps him so much. Macargo probably can also contribute against this. Or we could really make Macargo that guy. Eggy's Mac. Oh, no, Muck is for Eggy. Nocturnal Tau isn't doing any shit anymore. Camo, Victory Bell, Mega. Oh, no. Okay, so we just need a lead and a Macargo counter. We can go you, right? Oh, but they're taking special hits. So maybe not you. Does Solrock get a ground move? I can't... Wait, I shouldn't be looking here. I should be looking here. Where are your learn sets? Solrock. Ancient Power is who's the lead here? Is Torkoal weak to rock type move? They are. Fuck it, let's lead with Ancient Power Solrock. That seems fun. And then Macargo. Who are we missing in this party? We're just missing our Macargo counter. Overheat, recover, Sludge Bomb AP. Overheat, recover, Sludge Bomb AP. No ground moves. Overheat, recover, Sludge Bomb AP. Who's our camel? Magmar? Maybe we go Pylo for... Yeah, let's go Pylo for Magmar and then Camel for Macargo. Okay. Let's level up some goons. Hell yeah, we want to learn AP. Magical Leaf. I don't think we want that. Slightly more damage. Always hits. Nah. We ball for crits. Unfortunately, no. I mean, well, close-ish. Like, we went to the beach. Ooh, Icicle Crash. That's fun. We went to the beach last... Oh, we don't have room for it. We went to the beach last week, and it was like maybe like a half-hour, 45-minute bus ride. Not like too bad. But it's just a pain getting there. Because just of how some of the bus lines run. With this, though, we want to take this. Cool. Yeah. But if you're close to Sydney, you're basically close to the beach, right? Yeah. Meganium gets one of these. Muck, I believe, already has lefties. Do we want a lum? Yeah, I think we... that probably cleans up. We'll take that. Maybe we'll need it. And then I think it's berry juice on everyone else. Yeah, we have no statuses to worry about on you. Chesto, your 1v1 is Macargo. Yeah. So you're maybe worried about getting poisoned, and that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. 7 hours away. Damn. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's game. It feels being that close. It feels like far and close in a way. I mean, being in Philadelphia, always like an hour. Well, an hour, or if there's traffic, 5 hours away from the Jersey Shore. Some of the TikTok people, and I'll show you by beach. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. It's more like California, where there's like residential areas right by the beach. It's not like a boardwalk, which was my only really point of reference. Oh, we got to make sure everyone's edged. Don't be rude to your Pokemon. Make sure you edge them. Edge Party, a classic command. All right, gamers. Let's see if this plan for Flannery works. All this prep to just sweep with Ancient Power Omni Boost Sun. No boost. Wow, what an exciting turn one. Ancient Power into Ancient Power. I wonder what turn 2 is going to be like. But what about turn 3, though? But the Omni Boost here, I forget, I think if we kill, we can't get an Omni Boost, or am I getting that confused with Gen 2? That might be a Gen 2 thing. Regardless, there goes Rocky. This will bring in probably Eggy, Click, and Giga Drain. Rapid Dashing. That is an interesting sprite, by the way. This is going to be Solar Beam, I guess. Rapid Dashing is Meganium's job, which is a great swap here. Can't imagine that does much. All right, let's see what Thick Fat Meganium does. Ouch. I think I maybe, instead of going Lum, should have went another item. If I went Berry Juice, I could have stayed in here. So this is going to be Fire Pledge. It's going to be Lemon Pledge here. So we're going to go here. Ouch, bro. Fuck. Well, that hurt a little bit. I expect Solar Beam here, so I'm going to go here. We just want to not see Drill Run. Might be low enough to be Random Move. Fire Pledge is going to hurt. Ouch. Okay. So, my money is on this being Drill Run. I got pretty good odds on this being Drill Run. Then this is either Fire Pledge or Solar Beam. I'll go into Goo one more time. That's going to hurt a little bit. That's going to hurt a lot of bit. Okay, we're taking way more on Goo than we'd like. Then I think this is going to... This is Drill Run and then another Fire-type move. I think we're going to go here. on drill run. Overheat. I think we should be fine. Oh, it might be in blaze now. I don't think we're fine. That's bad. Very much not fine, bro. It is rough being a starter out here. What moves do you have? Hickory had to run. I think... Well, Chlorophyll... Victory Bell's gonna be faster. I think they should be able to clean this. Cool. Okay. Now, depending on who we bring in here, I could see myself trying to be a little cheeky. Okay, we're not going to be a little cheeky. This is our big camel's job. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. They're kind of a nut in a lot of... Also, this guy's Blaze too. Oh, Jesus, that did a lot. They're kind of a nut in Crystal Kaizo. Also really good in Runabout, as we've seen. White Herb to get back up to full strength. Okay, we're just going to hope like a... Oh, no, this is a magnitude 8. I've seen this be 8 every... Okay, that still should be good. Cool, it clears. Nice. Okay. There's Earth Power. That's a big jump up, guaranteed dump. Okay. Now is this going to be Eggy Giga Drain? I think this is Eggy Giga Drain. Ah! I think we could take one Giga Drain. I want to believe we can take one Giga Drain. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. And you would assume in the sun, Flame Wheel. Oh, it's neutral because it's Dragon. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Does Bellamy hit this guy super effectively? It does. Okay. Let's see if we can be a little cheeky. A double swap? All right. Maggie Mar. That is not the swap we wanted, though. This is going to be Fire Punch into Thick Fat Miss Piggy. Oh, that fat is not thick enough. That fat is not thick enough. What did that do? 50... I don't know if we survive this, but we have to swing them all in. No crit? Eek! This fight is getting a little sketch. Did we go Lincoln? I think we got to go to LinkedIn. Me when I'm looking for a job. All right, get him, buddy. Tried so hard and got so far. Okay, this is random move. Sketchy random move. I think we go Goo here. I think Giga Drain's probably the best thing we could see. Cool. Let's see how much this does. That's still a lot. That leads me to believe... Oh, it got oozed? That leads me to believe a flamethrower would probably murk us here. But I think we have no other choice but to swing. Yeah, okay. The mental math was correct there. All right. I think Bellamy needs to kill this thing and then kill the Bellossom behind it. This could be a wipe. It's going to come down to the wire, though. Okay. Okay, I think we get out of here. I think Bellamy can chain these two. Whew, that was more of a bloodbath than I would have hoped for. But this is the Mon Bellamy wanted to fight anyways. So we'll just sludge. If we don't one-tap, take a sleep powder and then kill it after. Yeah, way, way, way more of a bloodbath than we'd have hoped for. But that's badge number 4, and that's calculus. That's how it be sometimes when you don't know what to expect. You kind of just have to go vibe-based. You tried too hard, and you only got so far, Flannery. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Cool. The heat badge. Sick. Nice. Well, that gives us another one. I have tons. Oh, wait. There's got to be an easier exit, right? Yeah. Cool. Calc is short free. Cool. We can. No, we can't Mega Evolve now. Cool. All right. Next split is our dad. So that's the short split as it normally is in the game. I am going to call it here. Definitely going to... Well, the level jump is only up to 40. I think we might play this tomorrow. I feel like I just want to like beat this game real quick so I can give my full thoughts and opinions on it. Because this is fun. Let me at the very least update my deaths. How many did we end up losing that? 3. 3 bulky boys. And now we have no more ground types again? Yeah. I feel like we can get a nice video out of it as well. Get us back in the swing of thinking about Pokemon and ease back in. Lefties. Meganium, that, yeah. Not too shabby, gamers. Yeah, but I think I'll update everything off stream, get everyone leveled up and ready to go, and we'll be gaming. But yeah, let's see, because, I mean, 4 trainers, there's 5 trainers in the next split. 29 on the one after that. I guess there's a lot of trainers on that. 25, yeah. Like, I could beat this by the end of the week. Anyways, gamers, appreciate you tuning in. I've been your good pal, Saves Untitled. We're going to play some more Royal Sapphire tomorrow. If you haven't checked out today's video, it's a pretty good one. Pretty tense one. Munch, you were probably there for it. But anyways, gamers, I've been your good pal, your friendly neighborhood Saves Untitled, and I will see ya when I see ya. Bye-bye. Oh, is StreamerBot not working? StreamerBot said, go fuck yourself. Let me try that.